Let's dive in and see how we can get this look. I'm Christine Cooper, your Gel Moment independent distributor. So I started with 2 coats of mermaid tail, and then for the 3rd coat, I went in with mermaid tail at the bottom, probably 2/3 of my nail, on a 45-degree angle. Of course, avoiding the cuticles and sidewalls. And then I took this brush from our creativity set and I wiped off any polish that got on that upper third of the nail, again on a 45-degree angle. Now I'm using Empress. I'm going to put that on that top 1/3 of the nail, being careful not to touch the wet mermaid tail. I'm capping the free edge of my nails. I always do this with each coat. Now it doesn't matter if the polish colors touch because we're going to do an ombre with a little fan brush. So you'll see here I'm using a little fan brush from our creativity set and I'm just slightly pulling each color together. So pulling the Empress, the darker purple, down and then pulling the lighter purple up. This ombre does not have to be perfect at all either because we're going to cover it up with Precious Flakes. Of course, I'm curing. And now I'm going in with a 2nd coat of Empress just to make those tips a little bit darker. And now I'm going to use mermaid tail for that bottom 2/3 of the nail. Again, being careful not to touch that wet Empress color. Now I'm using the fan brush again to create the ombre look. And if you get any polish on your cuticles, sidewalls, or fingers, make sure you remove that with a cleanser pad before curing your polish. So we'll cure this. Now I'm taking Precious Flakes and I'm just dabbing the applicator into the Precious Flakes and then putting them on the finger. Gel Moment does recommend putting 1 coat of Clearly Frisky on your polish and curing before you do your Precious Flakes. I found though I did not need to do this. And we have 5 Precious Flakes and I used all 5 of them. So number 1 on my pinky all the way to number 5 on my thumb. Each color looks similar in the pot that they come in, but actually looks very different on my nails. And that was the look I was going for, just to see what each one of them look like. Make sure when you're using these Precious Flakes that you do not sneeze or blow into the container because they're very lightweight and they will go everywhere. When I'm done, I'm just getting some Clearly Frisky. You could also use Simply Clear or even Gel Extend. And I'm applying a layer over my nail. So I put the Clearly Frisky onto the mat so that I don't get any transfer of flakes into my Clearly Frisky. I'm going to clean the brush off before I put it away. So there you go. Now I'm finishing by showing some love to those dry cuticles and putting our cuticle oil on it and massaging it in. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think and if you'll give this a try.